Hello, welcome. In this tutorial I will show you how to edit the morphs of a CAS item that you have created for The Sims 3. Now let's pretend that I've created this and that I'm having some clipping problems when morphing, when making the sim fat, thin, fit. First thing is that you go to edit in TSRW and project contents. There the first items will be tagged as BGEO and they are in the following order: fat, fit, thin and special. You export each one of these, tagging them correctly to whichever folder you're working with. And once you have exported all 4 of them, maybe the special one will be empty, you can see that here, you'll export the LOD1, which is the geom one, that's the bigger size. Make sure that everything you export is in bin format. Then you go to the folder where you stored these items and you change the extension of the base one as simgeom and of the morphs as blendgeom. Then you go to Mesh Toolkit. The tab that you're going to is Morph Tools. Once there, the first box will be populated by the first morph, in this case the fat one. Then below where it says Base Mesh LOD1, you select the simgeom. This you only need to do once. You export it as a mesh. Then you do the same thing with the other morphs: fit, thin, special. Special is the pregnancy one and some items don't have it or have it empty. In that case you will receive an error message. It's fine, you just okay out of it. Once you're finished, now you will have the blendgeoms and the simgeoms. These are the ones that you're going to use in Blender. So when you're in Blender, you import first the base mesh simgeom, and once you have it there, you go again to import the morphs corresponding to this mesh. So you can import them one by one, like I'm doing here. Once you go to import the next one, make sure that geom is selected, otherwise you won't be able to import anything. Once you have imported the morphs, you can, hide it, make them visible wherever you need, and you go to the edit mode and you can modify this. Make sure you don't change the number of vertices. Don't merge anything, don't split anything. Just move the vertices around as you need them. So let's pretend I have a clipping problem here. I can fix it by moving around the vertices and always making sure that I don't split anything, because the mesh exported has to be identical in number to the mesh imported. So once you're finished editing, you select everything starting with the geom and you export. In this case I named it LOD1 fixed. As you can see here, now I have the fixed version of everything. You do one export, it exports everything. So you go back to Mesh Toolkit. In this case you go to Conversion Tools, make sure you are geom to TSRW, and first you select the base mesh and then you select the morphs, each morph where it's supposed to go, and finally you export a TSRW file, WSO, so I named it LOD1 fixed. In this case, as you can see, now I have a new WSO file. This file I import it in TSRW. I go to the Mesh tab, I import it, and once you import it, you can switch LODs if you want to, just to refresh the model, but you can test it. You can go thin, fat, and see if it's still clipping or not. And that's it. That's the end of it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned it, and good luck. Thanks for watching. Bye.